All right, what's poppin', ladies and gentlemen? Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the official EGF to watch some Super Smash Bros. With us today. I am South Beach here, joined by my good friend Soy. Soy, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing fantastic. We've got a stacked day in front of us, South Beach.
Exactly, yeah. We're starting off the day with Marquette and St. Peter's University. This could be a potential crucial matchup between, just both these schools in general fighting their way to the top 10. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, this is we're reaching the end of the regular season where every match really is important as the top 10 do qualify for the EGFC championship tournament, and both of these teams are still in contention, so this is a big game for both of them.
Indeed. Once you reach the top 10, then you guys are going to be like in the hunt to compete in that big old tournament that goes on for EGF to be named the champion of Super Smash Bros. In the EGFC. So obviously this matchup is crucial for both schools. And we're going to start off with PapaSmurf for Marquette, and then also going up against 5 points for St. Peter's University. So this matchup, I wonder what we're going to see here.
Typically, I think we've seen 5 points a couple times go through a kind of a gauntlet of characters. We've seen him go Ness and Lucas in the past. We've also seen a Byleth on occasion because of counter picks. It looks like we'll see the Lucas here today, right, and PapaSmurf on the King Dedede.
Yeah, King Dedede's heftiness and thickness of him is going to be pretty big factor in this matchup. However, he is pretty slow compared to Lucas, who's more faster. He's got a lot of projectiles, and then you got to watch out for that inhale because that's what King Dedede does, as we just saw right now. But really, if we're picking people, I might have to pick, as it breaks my heart, I might have to pick Lucas here just because of all the range of projectiles he uses. Just like right there. Oh my goodness, what a play.
That's a lot of damage too, and I think that 5 points is just doing a really good job of controlling the stage, not making it easy. PapaSmurf has the tools to kind of deal with some of these projectiles. You'll see that Gordo come into use. You'll see that that inhale act as a reflector a few times. But landing the ice, the neutral B is actually going to take the first stock.
Man, just icing him in the beginning, obviously, and now Marquette's now a little bit of a hole. They're in a higher state. Actually, no, I thought they were ahead of St. Peter, but it looks like St. Peter's actually ahead of them, sitting at the 9th seed. But oh my goodness, Lucas is just laying waste right now, and he got him again. The Gordo actually barely, well, it saved him for a second from falling to certain death, but then it just took him out easily. This is definitely a disaster if you're Marquette, but that's what we want to see from King Dedede. Just the big sheer power of his hammer taking him down.
To kind of diagnose there, the first thing was that I think the Gordo actually getting hit by the ice, hitting him, actually I think ate his one of his many jumps that Dedede has, and I think he fell just a little bit too far. Didn't realize he didn't have another jump remaining, and couldn't up B in time, so he lost that stock. Luckily for PapaSmurf, he was able to land that forward smash and take back the stock, but the raw kill power coming through here. That dash attack surprisingly good, able to put 5 points on his last stock, but that's the spike. That's gonna land, and that's gonna be game one.
That was a quick spike from 5 points. It was unfortunately too much to handle for PapaSmurf in this first game, but as we saw as he took that first stock, let's look at this again. Trying to get some distance with that Gordo. The PK fire just put him off course a little bit. Tries to hit him with a super jump. Not quite sure what he was trying to accomplish with the super jump, because obviously with that super jump, it's super slow to land, and then it just leaves you wide open too.
What a catch, though, by 5 points to recognize that he's going for that up B. And as you said, the up B there from King Dedede, a little risky because you're already recovering high, but still, just we hadn't seen really PapaSmurf recover high all set. So to go up there, catch him with that back air in the last hitbox, there's a very specific spike hitbox that he catches him with, and to land it off stage like that was fantastic stuff to St. Peter's.
Exactly, that was just a really overall clutch play for St. Peter's. Just you don't get much of a cleaner spike than that, obviously, but what PapaSmurf was able to do was just keep it a one-stock game. So St. Peter's only walks away with 1 point. Could have had 2, but well done from PapaSmurf to just keep it close. So now he's got to really turn it around in this second game here.
Yeah, that momentum really felt like after the first stock, it was all 5 points. And we've seen St. Peter's in the past. I mean, this is a team that it's kind of been a tale of two splits for them. They had a dominant, performance throughout the MAC conference throughout that fall split. But then in this second split where they've played a lot of out-of-conference games and a handful of in-conference games, especially against teams like Quinnipiac, it has been a struggle for them to find a win here and there. So to get off to a hot start, to get off to an early lead is very important to them. And when every single stock matters, PapaSmurf, in a game where he felt like he was on the back foot for a lot of it, to mitigate it to just 1 point, that's a big point swing.
Exactly. It was just really tremendous effort from PapaSmurf. Too bad he didn't walk away with the win. And it looks like here, as we see the screen, it looks like PS2 is going to be the next stage, if I am not mistaken. So we're going to see the same characters once again. So we'll see if PapaSmurf and Marquette University finds a way to just take this to a game 3. Early on, Inhale, as we see, trying to inhale those PK fires, but then a grab. Good up air right there. King DDD's up air. Very underrated. Not a lot of players use it, or not a lot of players see it as much. But right now, it's just keeping it tight. And then 5 points, able to lure him into the trap, and then just get a good 84% damage, trying to get him with the ice. Oh, no! He got him with the ice once again.
That's twice now he's been able to catch him. That is a hard move to really land and still be able to take the stock with. So good stuff to 5 points. But right now, 5 points, he is just doing a fantastic job of really controlling the pace of this match. PapaSmurf, on a stage like this, it should benefit him because he can kind of use those platforms to help him weave around those projectiles. But Lucas just, as a character, has so many answers to PapaSmurf's, attempt to control the pace of the game. 5 points is doing a fantastic job of, weaving around his own projectiles and finding ways in to rack up all this damage.
And it's so hard to control the pace of the game when your main character is pretty slow. However, you just want to try to get all those powerful hits since you're super slow, because, the speed thing's not going to help him. But that super jump will help him indeed. Avoiding the ice and just catching him with a nice, hefty jump. And now it's a 2-stock game.
Yeah, that upbeat, especially that last hitbox of it, surprisingly strong. And now PapaSmurf here stuck in the corner. 5 points has done a pretty good job of edge guarding so far. Still keeping up the pressure. Not going to be able to find a hit, though. I like the idea to go for the up smash, but PapaSmurf just smartly just waiting out the lasting hitbox.
Exactly. That was a really smart IQ play there, nonetheless. And right now, he's a little bit in danger. PapaSmurf is, that is, because of 117. It's just so hard to catch a small character like Lucas, also super fast. Got him with the ice again. He has not learned his lesson with that.
That is a tough read. I mean, PapaSmurf, you can tell he's trying to make these Gordos work because it's such an integral part of the kit of this character. But I mean, again, 5 points just has the answers. He knows these angles, and he's playing around the projectiles so well. And now this is dangerous. He wanted the spike, couldn't land it.
That was close right there, too. Great way to close out some distance. But as soon as he does that, it looks like 5 points just flips the script again and just gets on the other side of PapaSmurf. And another spike. Oh, that almost was deadly. Able to avoid but that's going to be deadly, too. It's that ice once again. 3 times in a row, Lucas was able to ice this game here at the end. And now it looks like St. Peter's University is going to run away with this first matchup here.
And it is so important in this format. We've seen time and time again when schools fall behind early, it is hard to come back. Now, that being said, 5 points is for a scoreline is not an insurmountable lead by any means. The minimum amounts of points you can earn is 4 and the maximum is 8. So 5, a little more on the doable side in terms of a comeback. And there's still 4 sets to be played, but fantastic stuff to 5 points. Really felt like he was able to control that match and really never let PapaSmurf have many openings on him.
Well done from 5 points, just getting 5 points on the board. His own team. I guess that's why they call him that, or that. So yeah, just a great overall matchup here. So in this second matchup, we not quite sure who's gonna go up against each other next, but we got for St. Peter's, the remaining roster is listed as Cuffy, Azumi, Inferno, and Ramen as well. I know Cuffy is another King DDD, so we might see him bust that out again. But then as we go over to Marquette, we see ILO,